So you just picked up Lost Eidolons Veil of the Witch, and let's be honest, this game doesn't exactly hold your hand. You're dropped on a cursed island, surrounded by undead, and asked to survive turn-based battles that punish every mistake. Fun, right? Well, it is fun, once you know what you're doing. That's why I've put together 10 essential tips and tricks to help you get a real head start in Veil of the Witch. Whether you're brand new or already a few failed runs in, this is the kind of stuff that can save your squad, stretch your resources, and make your next run go a lot smoother. We're not breaking things down point by point. This is more like a straight-up commentary from someone who's made the mistakes, figured it out, and wants to help you skip the frustration. We'll cover smart combat tactics, how to use stealth to completely mess with the enemy, what to focus on for upgrades, and the early game decisions that make or break a run. So if you want to last longer than 5 minutes on this island, stick around. Tip 1. Learn the combat system. Early, turn-based combat in this game is deep. It rewards players who understand positioning, elemental effects, and weapon matchups. Focus on finishing off enemies, not just spreading damage. An injured enemy still hits just as hard. Prioritize eliminating threats one by one. It might seem obvious, but don't rush forward without a plan. The AI punishes overextension. Play it safe early on and get familiar with how different enemy types behave. Tip 2. Use terrain and elemental combos. Pay attention to elemental status effects. A soaked enemy hit by lightning takes extra damage. Poison gas on the battlefield. Hit it with fire to ignite it. These effects stack and create huge swing moments if you time them right. Think before you cast. Sometimes a map gives you natural terrain you can turn against your enemies. Set up traps, lure enemies into hazards. The more you control the field, the easier the fight becomes. Tip 3. Emil is a one-man wrecking crew. If you have Emil in your squad, learn to abuse his stealth and swap skills. He can become invisible, block enemy paths without them realizing, and yank key targets right into your kill zone. Backstab damage while stealth hits hard. He's fragile, but deadly. What makes him even better? With upgrades, he can chain stealth attacks and never be seen again. Enemies don't know what hit them until it's too late. Tip 4. Relationships aren't just for flavor. Talking to your allies at camp and building bonds isn't just there for the story. It gives you permanent buffs and unlocks classes for Ashe. Strong bonds can also lead to combat bonuses and extra lore. Don't skip the lodge scenes. They matter. Even minor stat boosts from relationships add up. And you never know when a side convo reveals something useful about enemy weaknesses or future events. Tip 5. Squad balance is everything. Don't fall into the trap of running 5 damage dealers. You'll need a healer or 2, a tank, a ranged unit, and someone who can smash through armor. Cover your bases with a balanced team, and you'll survive way more encounters. Try rotating classes as you go. Don't be afraid to switch roles depending on the relics or runes you pick up. Flexibility keeps your runs alive. Tip 6. Choose smart map paths. Every node between fights gives you a choice. Pick permanent upgrades over gold or throwaway items. Stat boosts, class runes, and blessings will carry you further than a shiny new sword that resets after a run. And if you see a treasure node, always worth it. Also watch the upcoming map layout. Sometimes taking a slightly tougher path gives you more long-term rewards. It's not always about surviving the next fight. It's about setting yourself up for Chapter 2 and beyond. Tip 7. Don't sleep on relics. Some relics can completely carry a run. HP regen after every battle. Passive crit boosts, skill upgrade chances, all fantastic. Skip the relics that require 3 pieces or have weird conditions. Consistency wins runs, not gimmicks. And don't hoard relics hoping for a perfect combo. Equip the good ones immediately and let them start working for you. Tip 8. Manage resources like a roguelite pro. Money doesn't carry over, but blessings and upgrade materials do. Prioritize long-term growth. Don't hoard potions. Use what you need to win, then focus your upgrades back at base camp on relationships, rune fragments, and altar improvements. Every failed run gives you tools to go further next time. Spend smart. The goal isn't to beat the game in one go. It's to make progress every time. Tip 9. Grind smart, not long. Stalling battles by leaving one weak enemy alive can net you extra XP and skill growth. There's also a farming trick during the Act 1 boss. Don't extinguish the beacon immediately. Let enemies spawn, farm them, and come out of that fight way stronger. It's a little cheesy, sure, but it works. And in a game this punishing, any edge you can get is fair game. Tip 10. Play for the long game. You're not supposed to win on your first run, or maybe even your second. Each attempt makes you stronger. You unlock new classes, better gear, more story, and gradually turn from survivor to powerhouse. Embrace the roguelite loop and don't burn out trying to perfect every run. Focus on learning patterns, experimenting with builds, and getting more confident in every system. Victory will come. That's it. 10 tips to help you outlast, outsmart, and outfight your way through Lost Eidolons' Veil of the Witch. If any of these helped you out, drop a comment, and good luck surviving the island. You'll need it.
Let's get this started. Need something? Taste my steel. I've got this.
Ready when you are.
At your service. How did my steel taste? Oh. Of course.